Alright guys, welcome back to another video, and like I said, we're starting the tradition, or I'm starting the tradition. I want to go over unpopular opinions from Reddit every Friday. I think it'd be really cool. I don't know what to call it. I think right now I'm just calling it Unpopular Fridays. I might call it, I was thinking about calling it Freaky Fridays, because I'm like, yo, that's kind of fire, but I don't know. I just wanted to have a nice ring to it, but I think for now we'll just call it Unpopular Fridays. But so I picked some three that I actually think were pretty juicy, pretty interesting, and let's go over them. So the first one was, often people are just not good. That is why they can't get hired. I see people online say, fuck the system. I need X amount of experience to get entry level job. Or I graduated top of my class and submitted 100 or 1,000 resumes. No responses. It is rough out here. Or 5 interviews and no follow up on any. I don't know, man. I've never had a difficult finding work, nor has my brother, and my sister about to graduate business. I doubt she will have an issue either. Honestly, I feel a bulk of these people are just poor candidates. Particularly, they might be awkward or have extremely poor social and people skills. And no, my parents don't have connections. They are immigrants. Only my dad speaks English, and they have no house, savings, or formal education. I think this is actually an unpopular opinion. I think this is a bad take. I think for sure it's way harder to find a job than other people think. I think that's a fact. Like for me, example, when I graduated high school, I graduated with my associates. I took college classes. I took like dual credit courses and college classes while I was in high school during my from my like sophomore to senior year. So I graduated with my associates and my diploma at the same time, and I still couldn't find a job. I couldn't, bro. Like what the fuck? It was bullshit. Like I had my associates was in multidisciplinary studies, so I know a bit of everything. So I was like, all right, that should be good enough. And another thing was I took IT in my high school. So during my senior year, I would just go around and I would help out all the teachers and students about the computers and all that stuff. I would fix computers, all that shit. And I remember I tried getting to Best Buy. Bitch, they didn't even like call me back. And I'm like, bro, what? Like I was so experienced for that, and I couldn't get in. And then there was like other places that I tried, just like Walmart, just fucking Target. Target's ass. Don't want to work at Target. I heard about that. Yeah, Walmart, Target, Best Buy, just retail stuff like that. And I couldn't get in. I couldn't get in for the life of me, bro. It was crazy. I'm like, bitch, what? And the thing is, at the time, I already had 2 jobs. And those 2 jobs I had, the only reason I got them was because I knew someone. And that's one thing that I'm always gonna live by, is that yes, you can get a job by maybe you have like a fire interview, or like you're good at interview, you have good people skills, whatever, or you have like the experience. I get that. But I also believe that you can get a job if you know someone. I think that's another thing. If you know someone, if you have a connection, you can get a job. I think that's for sure, 100%. Because I believe most of the time, any job will be like, all right, we have this position opening. He's like, and they'll ask him. They'll probably ask like all the people working there, like, hey, yo, do you know someone? Do you have a friend who can work here? All that stuff. That is probably the easiest way to get a job, and that's how most people get jobs. I think if you're trying to just raw dog it and get into the job you want, if you don't know anyone, it's over, dude. Like it's so hard, man. It's so hard. And another thing is, like, I don't think it's. He said, this is such like a very like isolated thought, where he says, I've never had difficulty finding work, nor has my brother, and my sister about to graduate business. I doubt she'll have an easy. That's such like an isolated way of thinking, saying that like, oh, I don't have problems, so you shouldn't have that problem. It's like, I don't know about that. I think every country is different. I think every state is different. I think every culture is different, and I believe for sure. I think it's hard for people to find a job where they just. I think another thing is there's like hiring fatigue, or no, some places would have like a little poster saying they're hiring, and they just forget, like on Indeed they'll just have it there like forever saying like, oh yeah, we're hiring. You apply and then they won't call you back because they don't need anyone. They'll just have it there for some fucking reason, and I don't get that. That's so stupid. Why would you have it up there if you're not hiring? Like, I don't know. I don't really like this take. I think for sure it's harder to find a job. I think like if you're not in the know or have connections, I think it's for sure it's hard to find a job. Another thing he mentions is like, I 100% get sometimes you don't get a fair chance, but if it happens 100 of times, I can't believe that. I feel they must be the problem and are more likely it's their people skills or lack thereof. That's an interesting way to look at it. Sometimes I believe that I feel they must be the problem. I don't think it's. Yeah, I guess so. Like sometimes, maybe just there's such thing as like you can do everything right and still fail. So sometimes you can be the perfect candidate, but you still don't get the job, which is dumb as hell, but it happens. And the thing is, people skills, I don't think it's, yes, I guess if you have people skills, you can probably get a job easier too. But another thing too is you can get a job if you're attractive, dude. 100%. If you're attractive, oh, you can get a job for sure. If you're sexy, you're getting the job, bro. Straight up. I like it. It's, come on, it's obvious. If you're attractive, you get a job, and that's probably another thing that takes away from people getting the jobs. So, just a trash way to look at it, but it's true. Shit happens. It is true. Anyway, so that's that. On to the next one. So the next one is single people who have nothing but relationships at the forefront of their mind are weird. Yeah, I don't think this is like an unpopular opinion. I think this makes sense. If you are single and the only thing that you have in mind is to meet someone or get into a relationship right after you just got out of one, I think it's stupid. I don't like it. I'm pretty sure that's what he meant, right? Another thing though he mentions is right here, people who end up meeting partners through this gamified dating app approach never really find someone they actually like and then constantly complain about having to accommodate to their partners. I kind of disagree with that one because, like I said in a couple of videos before, dating app is really booming right now, and a lot of relationships, they last longer if you met them on dating app, but that's obviously doesn't count that you can have a relationship. Oh fuck, there's a train. All right, the train passed. As I was saying, I don't think dating apps are miserable when it comes to like meeting someone. I think dating apps is probably the same as meeting someone in person. It's either it goes well and you guys get married or date for a while, or it doesn't and it goes bad and you guys don't even make it past the second date. Like I don't think there's like a worse experience. I think dating in general is just miserable. And sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't, and that's just the way it goes. That's how life goes. So yeah, but all in all, yeah, this just makes sense. You know, it's a bad thing to just have a relationship at the front of your mind. I think that's so dumb, per se. I'm not saying that you shouldn't think about having a relationship. That's cool, but it being your sole like only thing you want is kind of crazy to me, especially if you're young. If you're young, I don't think so. If you're older and you already have everything you kind of want and you're just missing that one person in your life, yeah, I can get that, you know, for sure. But if you're like young, just experiencing life, you know, don't think that too much. Another thing is, I hate it when people get into relationships and they just drop everyone they know, friends and family, just for that one person. And it sucks because I know guarantee that that relationship's going to end. And when that relationship ends, they have no one to fall back on, no one to have that support to get them through that breakup. Because they ignored everyone, they blocked everyone. Like, that's such a bad thing to do, and like, why would you do that? So all in all, I get this. Yeah, single people who have nothing but a relationship at the forefront of their mind are weird. Yeah. Well, I guess I shouldn't say weird. I kind of think it's fuck to say weird, but I just think it shouldn't be a priority. It really shouldn't. The last one, this one's a little bit goofy, right? It's not too, there's like nothing too serious. It's getting mad at someone for not wishing you happy birthday is childish. I get it, it's your special day or whatever, but getting upset with someone or even trying to make them feel bad at it is kind of pathetic. Does it feel good? Sure. It may suck not hearing those words, and I truly get it, but no one outside of maybe your parents should be obligated to wish you happy birthday, let alone even remember it. It's your day, not anyone else's. Be happy with yourself. I used to have the same mentality until I maybe realized I was bringing the wrong attention. This is very interesting. The reason I picked this one was because at the time I'm recording this, and when it goes up, it is my birthday. As I'm recording, it's my birthday right now. So I picked it just because it kind of fit with the topic. I was gonna do it, but I saw, I'm like, alright, fuck it, might as well go for it. Me personally, so right now, let's see, none of my friends have texted me happy birthday. They're fucking fake asking it. No, like a couple of friends text me right now, happy birthday, all that stuff, like at 12 a.m. They're the type of cool guys where they send it right at 12 a.m. because they care all that stuff. That's cool. So I guess sometimes it sucks when the person you want to say happy birthday doesn't say. You're like, fuck, you know. Or I guess it's something. I think it's worse when you said it to them that year. You told them happy birthday, and then they didn't say it back. It's like, fuck, man. You know, that's kind of dick. That's the only time where it kind of feels a little bit, where you kind of feel bad about it. But at the end of the day, yeah, it's just kind of like, whatever shit happens. Me, like I said, I think I'll only get kind of sad if it's someone I know and I really like, and I've said happy birthday to them and I've celebrated with them. Like, if they didn't say it back to me, then I'll be like, what the fuck, you know. Like, that was the only time where I would get kind of not mad per se. I just more disappointed. I'm like, man, that kind of sucks. But I want to get mad. So I wouldn't say it's childish. I just think we're all different, right? We're all kind of different, and I think this guy says it. I think this guy explains it as well, right? It totally depends on who it is that's failing to mention the birthday. Exactly. It's For sure. If it's a coworker, I don't give a fuck. If it's yeah, right. If it's coworker, it's not a big deal. If it's your kid, BFF, or significant other, then it's a big deal because you just found out how much of a priority you are to them. Exactly. It really depends on the person. If I really like the person, I care for them, and they didn't say it, that kind of sucks. If it's someone I don't give a fuck about, then yeah, it's fine. I don't care. So I guess that's how it kind of is. I think that's the perfect way to go at it. So I guess this is kind of an unpopular opinion, but I do understand where he's coming from. Alright guys, that's really it. Those are the 3 topics I want to talk about. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Let me know if I'm ignorant asking. I don't know, but like, let me know what you guys think. And I'll see you on the next one. Or I guess I'll see you guys next Friday, right? For Unpopular Friday Part 3. Anyway, you guys have a good one. I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.